Hey, what's up guys? So after Infinite Warfare has been out for almost a week now, I thought I'd do a small comparison of the last 3 Call of Duty games. Since all these Call of Duty games feature advanced movements, the question left is, which of these last 3 Call of Duty games is the best futuristic Call of Duty? In this video, I'll only be discussing the multiplayer portion of these games, and if you guys want to see a single player portion of this, just let me know. But anyway, each of these 3 games have been developed in that new 3-year cycle, so they all had plenty of time in their production, and the result is what we'll discuss. Of course though, since Infinite Warfare just recently came out, there's plenty of time for them to change things, and I might do an updated list in the future. We'll just have to wait and see for that. But anyway, before we start, if you guys like this video, like and subscribe for more content because it really helps me to stay motivated. But anyway, let's just get this video started. Okay, first off, we'll be starting off with Advanced Warfare, the game that was released in 2014 by Sledgehammer games. This was the first game under Call of Duty which had a 3-year development cycle. The thing is, Call of Duty developers have the same problem every year. How do you stop an annual release game from becoming stale? Every one of these studios has to consider that before they go into development, and being the first Call of Duty game made by Sledgehammer games, they decided to take Call of Duty 40 years into the future. The setting allows for a new approach to Call of Duty with endless possibilities. The boots on ground formula that we all knew was gone for a faster paced Call of Duty with exo movements. The exosuit made for a new kind of movements that were impossible before, including super high jumps, air dashes, boost slams, and even slides. These changes in multiplayer would become a new trend in the future Call of Duties. So the exosuits really mixed up the original Call of Duty gameplay drastically, and the community has their own opinions on it. The opinions ranging from positive and negative, from some saying they hate the exosuits and some not minding it. The exosuits, however, wasn't the only new addition Advanced Warfare brought to the series. Advanced Warfare also brought in supply drops and weapon variants into the Call of Duty series, with some of the weapon variants completely changing how guns perform by adding new features onto it like increased damage or range, depending on which one you get. The only way to get these weapon variants is supply drops and by just playing the game, which is earned at a very slow pace or bought from the store. Supply drops and weapon variants as a whole is something the community didn't like because it brought an unfair advantage to the multiplayer. So after all their new additions, the community for the most part remains split on where this game ranks among the other Call of Duty games. Some hate this game and some really like it. Either way, you have to. Okay, so next up is Black Ops 3, made by Treyarch and was released in 2015. So Black Ops 3 sticks with the future setting just like Black Ops 2 and Advanced Warfare, and what you may expect from Treyarch games like the Pick 10 system, it returns with a whole lot of new multiplayer customization. Not to mention that there's a whole lot of new kill streaks, perks, and a lot more just packed into this game. Of course, there's a lot of new additions to the game as well, with like specialist abilities like Destiny and supply drops borrowed from Advanced Warfare. Also, there's a new wall running feature and a double jump mechanic, and this system blended in with their maps has these certain areas that allow you to wall run, which gave us this new unique multiplayer experience. Not only is there a deep customization system in the multiplayer with camos, new character taunts, all adding up to the depth of their customization system that they built. So overall, Black Ops 3 just feels like a polished Call of Duty. Advanced Warfare might have borrowed from Titanfall and Black Ops 3 may have borrowed from Advanced Warfare, but what it does borrow, it implements it very smoothly. The way the maps complement the gameplay and the action has this nice flow to it, it just makes the multiplayer experience feel great. Its new mechanics on mobility also adds a new strategic element into the multiplayer, and it's a welcome addition. You can't go wrong with Black Ops 3, and if you're a veteran of the series, I think you'll absolutely love it. I think the community for the most part agreed as well. Okay, so last up is Infinite Warfare, probably the most criticized Call of Duty ever. Made by Infinity Ward, Infinite Warfare is also sticking to the future setting like the previous titles before it. The multiplayer has this mixture of Black Ops 3 with the wall running and the pacing of Advanced Warfare, but it actually might be even faster than Advanced Warfare. So the game has its own version of specialists with their own combat rigs. So each combat rig has its own super ability and a passive ability, all depending on which rig you pick. And if you played the last 2 Call of Duties, then this Call of Duty will be easy to jump into. The thing is that this game's multiplayer is really fast paced and it competes with Advanced Warfare for which is the fastest Call of Duty out there, and it's almost at a point where it's chaotic and random. I'm not saying it's not fun, but sometimes it just feels a little bit too random. Of course though, the game has only been out for a week or so anything can happen, and my opinion also may change in the next couple weeks or months to come as they release some of their support and patches. The community's opinion on this game seems to be, for the most part, on the negative side, but what do you guys feel that I actually played the game? In my opinion, I still think I need more time to actually fully decide for myself. Okay guys, so after watching this video, I want you guys to decide which of these 3 games is the best futuristic COD. Is it Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, or Infinite Warfare? So let me know which is the best and why by writing it down below. And which of these 3 games are you currently playing? Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, like the video and subscribe for more content. Doing this keeps me motivated and it helps me put out more content. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one.